Welcome to my online concert, and happy Canada Day. This is Ron Campbell coming to you from Powell River, Canada. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll leave a comment in the comment section so that we know you're here. And if you're feeling tipsy, my virtual tip jar is in the comments section. Remember, your gift of 5 keeps the music alive. So does it look like it's working over there, Maureen? Okay. So tonight's concert is going to be all about Canada. Today is the day to celebrate all things Canadian, so we're going to do 100% Canadian content on these tunes tonight. All Canadian songs tonight. And our first song is one that you've heard me play many times before. Ain't Nobody Here But Us Chickens. Now, I know what you're saying. I can hear it word for word. You're saying, but Ron, Ain't Nobody Here But Us Chickens was a 1947 hit for the American jump blues band Louisjordan and his Timpani 5. But it was written by a Canadian named Alex Kramer. All right, so here we go with the Canadian content version of Ain't Nobody Here But Us Chickens. One night Farmer Brown was taking the air. He locked up the barnyard with the greatest of care. Out in the hen house something stirred when he shouted, "Who's there?" This is what he heard: "There ain't nobody here but us chickens. Ain't nobody here at all. So quiet yourself, stop that fuss. Ain't nobody here but us. We chickens trying to sleep and you butt in and hobble, 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 hobble with the chin. Now there ain't nobody here but us chickens. Nobody here at all. So quiet yourself, that fuss. Ain't nobody here but us. We're chickens trying to sleep and you butt in. Hobble, 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 hobble with the chin. Now tomorrow is a busy day. We got things to do, got eggs to lay, ground to dig and worms to scratch. It takes a lot of sitting getting chicks to hatch. No, there ain't nobody here but us chickens. Nobody here at all. Just us Canadian chickens, boss. Shaking the ground, kicking up an awful dust. Kindly point that gun the other way. Hobble, hobble, hobble off and hit the hay. Yeah. Now tomorrow is a busy day. We got things to do, got eggs to lay, ground to dig and worms to scratch. You know there ain't a chicken getting hitched to hatch. Hey, there ain't nobody here but us chickens. Nobody here at all. So quiet yourself, stop that fuss. Ain't nobody here but us. We're chickens trying to sleep and you butt in. Hobble, 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 hobble with a chin. Here but us Canadian chickens, boss. Well, Ron Campbell coming to you from the west coast of BC. Happy Canada Day. It's a great time to be a Canadian. We are so lucky and blessed in this part of the world. And it's a time to celebrate all things Canadian. And there's a lot of things that we can be proud of that Canadians have given to the world. Like this. Now, I don't know if you know what this is. But this is the thing that never gets mentioned, and it's what makes me very proud to be a Canadian. This is called a Robertson screwdriver. It is the best screwdriver in the world. Only in Canada, you say. Superior Canadian technology. Yes, indeed. You know, a few years ago, I was in Mexico, and an Avril Lavigne song came on the radio. Now, Avril Lavigne is not my main favorite person. Mostly, I think, because I'm an old guy and her music is meant to appeal to young people. But nonetheless, I was really proud. It was a cool moment, you know, to be there that far away from home and go, hey, that's a Canadian on the radio. So now we're going to do a song by one of the greatest Canadian songwriters, Mr. Leonard Cohen. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujahs. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throne, she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 oh hallelujah. Maybe I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew you. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch. Oh, but love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, oh hallelujah. There was a time when you let me know what's real and what's going on below, but now you never show that to me, do ya? Remember when I moved in you, the holy dark was moving too, and every breath we drew was hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Now maybe there's a God above, but all I ever learned about love was how to shoot at someone who outdrew you. It's not a cry you can hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, welcome to my Canada Day virtual concert. You know, we've certainly had good luck and good leadership, particularly here in BC during this COVID pandemic. And we've been hit much less hard than many other countries. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me to see Canada become a little bit more of an important player on the world stage as a result of COVID-19. If so, we've got to lead by example. We've got to show the world our best side, the best of Canadians. All right, my next tune qualifies as Canadian content because I wrote it. Also, because it's chock full of quotes from other musicians. Quotes is a fancy word for licks that I stole from other musicians. The very first lick that I stole in this tune that I'm about to do, I stole from the great Canadian piano player, Mr. Oscar Peterson. So here we go. Here's my tune, Skinny Tie Blues. Now when I woke up this morning, the birds were singing, the air smelled sweet, and the sun was shining bright. My woman was beside me, and you know she's the kind of little girl that always treats me right. People have made me feel so good. I decided right then and there I was gonna wear my skinny tie tonight. Now this ain't no ordinary tie. This is 36 inches of pure magic, and that ain't no jive. It can bring the spirit of Ray Charles, B.B. King, Otis Spann, and Muddy Waters alive. When I wear my skinny tie and sing the blues, it's gonna take us right back to 1955. got a pinstripe suit, a silver watch chain, and a pair of patent leather wingtip shoes. I love to get all gussied up, and I love to see people dancing to that old-time rhythm and blues. That's why I wore my skinny tie today. Come down here and sing the blues for you. Yeah, skinny tie blues. Skinny tie blues. Skinny tie blues. Skinny tie blues. Yes, I got 'em. I got the skinny tie blues. Blues. All right, just give me a minute to switch instruments here. I'm going to play a couple of guitar tunes for you. Just switch things over here. I'm going to start with a little instrumental tune that I wrote a few years ago. I originally came up with this, it was just going to be a warm-up exercise, and it eventually expanded into this little instrumental tune that I'm going to play for you. And when it came to time to record it and release it, I couldn't come up with a title for it. So finally I decided to just call it Canadian Tune, because it's in the key of A. Well, it worked pretty good. I think mostly on the basis of the title. It did get quite a bit of airplay on CBC radio. So here it is, a little finger-picking tune called Canadian Tune. For those of you who like this sort of thing, this is the sort of thing you'll like. Ron Campbell here, coming to you on this Canada Day. Don't forget, you can easily leave a tip in my virtual tip jar at the top of the comments section. Doesn't have to be much. 5 in the jar will go pretty far. Right now I'm going to do another original tune of mine. This is a story about, a true story about, well, actually, you'll figure out what it's a story about. And you'll figure out the Canadian connection, too. We'll just get the right Mississippi saxophone into the rack here. This song is called John the Bear. On a cold November morning in 1924, in Kirksville, Missouri, he came walking through the door of the Union Fidelity Bank with a shotgun in his hand. And he said, "My name is John, and I'm a bank robbing man." He opened up his suitcase and he scooped that money in. He headed for the back door as he called out with a grin, "I'm obliged to leave you boys before those bulls arrive." And John Law never saw the man the witnesses described. He had short legs, a barrel chest, thick black bushy hair. The newspapers called him John the Bear, and the legend grew that day of John the Bear. From Kansas to Nebraska, all the way to Illinois, one step ahead of Mr. Hoover and the boys. And each town and every bank added to his fame, till the big one in St. Louis, Lincoln National was the name. There were 2 million reasons for those Yankee cops to care, but they never laid a hand on John the Bear. He got clean away, did John the Bear. And it's John, 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 look around and he'd be gone, vanished like a moonbeam in the air. Tip his hat and slip away, and to this very day they never laid a hand on John the Bear. And they wondered what became of John the Bear. Now when I was just a young man, 1973, on Texade Island, just down the road from me, an old man for many years had lived there all alone, in a cozy little cabin in the woods that he called home. He had short legs, a barrel chest, thin white wispy hair. When he introduced himself, I swear, he said, "They used to call me John the Bear." Well, now it's John, 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 look around and he'd be gone. Yeah, he'd vanish like a moonbeam in the air. Tip his hat and slip away, and to this very day they never laid a hand on John the Bear. No, they never laid a hand on John the Bear. Well, at one of my recent live gigs, I had a request for more slide guitar. So I'm going to do a little slide guitar tune for you right now. This is another one that's written by that well-known Canadian songwriter, Mr. Ron Campbell. This was on, I think this was on my second album. Like all my albums, it's a million seller. I've got 1 million of them in my cellar. All right, let's see what we got to do here. Change harps. And play a little blues tune called Dr. Love. Let me be your doctor, I can cure what ails you, sure enough. Oh, let me be your doctor, honey, I can cure what ails you, sure enough. Let me show you, baby, why they call me Dr. Love. Yeah, Dr. Love. I've got that bedside manner. Yes, I've got a healing hand. You know, I got that bedside manner. You best believe I've got a healing hand. Let me be your doctor. You won't need no other man. When I don't use no potion, I don't give you no pills. The way I heal you, honey, gonna give you such a thrill. Let me be your doctor, I can cure what ails you, sure enough. Let me be your doctor. Oh, honey, I'm gonna cure what ails you, sure enough. Let me show you, baby, why they call me Dr. Love. I don't give you no pills. The way I'm gonna cure you, baby, gonna give you such a thrill. Let me be your doctor, cure what ails you, sure enough. Let me show you, baby, why they call me Dr. Love. Let me show you, baby, I want to show you why they call me Dr. Love. Let me show you, baby, why they call me Dr. Love. Dr. Love. Well, you know, there are so many great Canadian musicians. And in my career, I've been lucky and privileged enough to work with quite a few of them. So right now, I'm going to do a song that I co-wrote with Canadian songwriter and native Powell River boy, Mr. Ron Irving. And this song Song actually ended up being the title track for a Canadian band called the Time Walkers. Hope you like it. This is called Brave New World. Midnight motion, your face in the rain. We talked all night, endless circles again. Don't care for anything, it's all a broken wing, I heard you say. But if we cross that wire between the smoke and fire, we'll find our way and keep believing. Had a dream, it's kinda hazy. Ragged angel handed me a perfect pearl, and I wonder, am I crazy to keep believing in a brave new world? Ah, ah, silent shadows, disappointments and lies, weight on shoulders, no light in your eyes. Life's a tragedy, you keep telling me, small chance, long gone. But maybe me and you can show them something new if we hold on and keep believing. Had a dream, it's kinda hazy. A ragged angel handed me a perfect pearl, and I wonder, am I crazy to keep believing in a brave new world? Ah, believing in a brave new world. Ah, smoke and fire, cross that wire. Smoke and fire, cross that wire. Smoke and fire, crossing that wire. Change gonna come and show those liars. Smoke and fire, crossing that wire. Change gonna come and show those liars. Had a dream, it's kinda hazy. A ragged angel handed me a perfect pearl, and I wonder, am I crazy to keep believing in a brave new? Had a dream, it's kinda hazy. A ragged angel handed me a perfect pearl, and I wonder, am I crazy to keep believing in a brave new world? Ah, believing in a brave new world. Ah, Ron Campbell here. Happy Canada Day. I'm going to switch back to piano now for the last couple of tunes in my virtual concert. Just give me a minute. So this next tune is another one that I wrote for my beautiful wife, Maureen. A lady who has told me on more than one occasion that her idea of a perfect day is one where she can stay in her pajamas all day long. So this is for you, dear. This is called Laid Back Lover. Well, I got a pretty woman, she's oh so sweet and kind. Well, there's just one little thing that keeps worrying my mind. She likes to take it easy, she's resting all the time. I say, girl, it's time to party, come on, let's go downtown. She says, I ain't up for that late night running around. I'm gonna stay right here, you know, I'd really rather just lie down. She's my laid-back lover, she's my laid-back lover. She's my laid-back lover, she's my laid-back lover. She's my laid-back lover, she knows how to love her man. She got bedroom eyes, keeping me where I belong. Kinda cute, kinda cuddly, and she don't see nothing wrong with wearing pretty little pink pajamas all day long. She's my laid-back lover, she's my laid-back lover. She's my laid-back lover, she's my laid-back lover. She's my laid-back lover, she knows how to love her man. If I catch her napping, I'll say, what's come over you? She just look at me and tell me, there's room in this bed for two. Boy, get under these covers, let's see what we can do. She's my laid-back lover, she's my laid-back lover. She's my laid-back lover, she's my laid-back lover. She's my laid-back lover, she knows how to love her man. Oh, she's my laid-back lover, she's my laid-back lover. She's my laid-back lover, woo, she's my laid-back lover. She's my laid-back lover, she knows how to love her man. Well, my online concert is coming to an end. I have just one more song for you. Thank you all so much for being here. It does feel so good to connect with all my friends and fans. Don't forget that virtual tip jar. Your gift of $5 keeps the music alive. My next online concert is going to be 2 weeks from today. Wednesday, July the 15th, so you can check my Facebook page at Ron Campbell Music for details on that. As our beloved Dr. Bonnie Henry says, be kind, be calm, and be cautious. For my last song, I'm going to do a tune by the great 60s soul singer, the great Sam Cooke. This is called A Change Is Gonna Come, and Sam Cooke wrote this about the problem of racism and prejudice back in the 60s. And you know, I guess we need to keep singing this song because we still seem to be struggling with that. And boy, we got to do better, friends. We just got to do better. So, to make this song qualify as Canadian content, I've also included a lengthy quote, again, from Mr. Oscar Peterson. A change is going to come. Thank you so much for being here. Here we go. I was born by the river in a little tent, and just like the river, oh, I've been running ever since. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. There were times when I thought that I couldn't last too long, but now I believe I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change has got to come. Oh yeah. Too hard to live it, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. Oh, it's been a long time coming, but I know a change has got to come. Oh yeah. Come on, people, now. Smile on your brother, everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. Come on, people, now. Smile on your brother, everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. Come on, people, now. Smile on your brother, everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. Right now. Right now. Thanks so much, everybody. God bless you all. See you in 2 weeks.